Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva. I'm bringing you another episode of Raising Kanan, Season 5, Episode 4, Pawns and Rocks. Okay? I kept saying panties and rocks. I'm sorry. If you are new here, welcome. We do reviews here. This is the Diva Nation, okay? And if you're returning, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Okay? Give it a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. I swear to God, I kept saying panties and rocks. That is not it. Anyway. So the episode begins with Kanan making money hand over foot. Okay. On Unique's corners, okay? But then what's that man's name? Taz walks up. Okay, so Taz walks up. And he walk up and he accusing Kanan of not watching the block. That's why the block got shot up. He's saying that you was man down or something like that, and you weren't watching the block, so that's why the block got shot up. So then when Kanan starts to speak, Taz was like, you speak when I tell you to talk. And so Kanan was like, whatever you say, dog, whatever you say. And so Taz was like, yeah, that's right, nigga. Whatever I say, that's right. I'm gonna give you this right here. Shut up. Shut up. That's right. Shut up, Taz. Anyway. Marvin is talking to the pastor. Bless his heart. Okay. He is talking to the pastor. Okay. Pastor. Okay. Okay. Pastor. Okay. He talking about how you get to heaven. Is Lou there? Is his daughter gonna be judged by his bullshit? Poor little Marvin has been reeling since Lou has passed. Okay, nobody gonna tell him that his nephew unalived his brother. Okay, and his sister was right there. Okay, nobody gonna tell him that. But the pastor say his daughter gotta live her own life and make her own way and have her own sins to be judged by. The Lord ain't gonna judge her by his sins and things like that. And he said, and pastor says that God forgives everybody. And then Marvin said, nah, I'm not everybody, man. So I don't know if the Lord gonna forgive my sins, okay? I'm not just anybody, okay? So, but he is conflicted. Marvin is conflicted after Lou passed, okay? He is conflicted. Bless his heart. So Rock telling Joaquin, listen, homie, we gotta get some more product, okay? Cause we moving fast, this product is going fast, and I gotta make some money. She ain't say that, but this what Rock was thinking. I gotta make some money because I got to pay all these people to do my product. We gotta pay all these people, so you gotta get more product so I can make more money, so I can get them they cut, so I could get a little cut, okay? Because right now I ain't making no cut right now, so you gotta give me some more product so I can make a cut, okay? Anyway, Juke me up with Dr. Gonzalez, Detective Gonzalez, and she's short on money. She's short on his money, okay? And so Detective Gonzalez said, listen, when you grown, if you don't pay your bills, bad thing happen. So if you don't pay me, I'm gonna cut your water off, okay? I'm gonna cut your water off. Okay, if you don't pay me. Okay? Alright. Rock gives Pino his cut, and Pino asks Rock to talk to Stefano, because Stefano is really upset that Pino is helping Rock move some product, and he just feel like he is I don't know what the word is, he just feel like he disrespected. That's what it is. He feel like he disrespected. So Pino told Rock to make nice with Stefano. Okay. So then one of Breeze's and Kanan's worker comes and tell Breeze about what happened in the street, about how they had a little beef between Taz and Kanan. And so Breeze didn't even look up from his chessboard. He like this the whole time. He ain't even look up from the chessboard, okay? But he heard him, okay? But he ain't look up from the chessboard. He was like... So anyway, Rock visits Stefano for a meeting, okay? Rock said, Pino sent me. I respect, the people I work with. And Stefano was like, you ain't respect me, or I wouldn't have got shanked. And Rock was like, you got shanked because what you did, and it ain't because of me. All right. So, well, then Stefano gonna say, listen, I got a new business partner too. He got a nickname, whatever you guys like to be called. And Rock was like, Breeze, and he said, yeah, I got a new partner, a business partner too. Rock said, you act like a little sorry nigga that just got broke up with. And now that I think about it, I'm laughing because I was just like, that's a good point. You act like a sorry nigga that just got broke up with. Stefano was like, don't you ever speak to me like that again. I'll put you in the ground. And so Rock was like, well, what the fuck you want from me? What you want? And so he was like, I want a piece of business with Pino too. I want you to break me off a piece. He said, he said it's like payment for leaving me at the altar. Okay. Because they broke up. Rock was like, I'm not giving you shit. Because if she give you shit, she ain't gonna have shit. Okay, so she can't give you shit because she ain't gonna have shit. Okay, all right. So that's the point. That's point blank. Period. She can't give you shit because she ain't gonna have shit. So I don't know where you gonna get this shit from. Okay, so. Stefano said, I should have took you and your brother out when I had a chance. And she said, well, I'm here right now, homie. I'm here right now. What we gonna do? Okay, what we gonna do? I'm right here. She said, you run your business and I run mine. Okay, and she walked out. Breeze tells Kanan that Taz came up short. What we gonna do? Okay, what we gonna do? Okay, you gotta handle it. Okay, you gotta handle it. Okay, he come up short. He got to be checked. Taz got to be checked. Okay, handle it. Okay. Rock Rock and Marvin wonder who in the hell Breeze is, okay? Because they keep hearing his name and they don't know who he is, okay? But Rock tells Marvin that they got a buyer for the mall from overseas, so the mall will be they'll get some money for this mall, so they can buy some more product, so they can get at least in the little bit business that they are, because right now they ain't making no money. And so then they also said they're gonna have to take Stefano out because she told him that she ain't giving him shit, so Stefano mad, so they're gonna have to take him out. So Marvin gets these white boys from Memphis, some cowboy white boys from Memphis, to take Stefano out. Okay, we'll see what happens. Kanan is laid up with Tiana. And Kanan is starting to have little feelings for Tiana, and Tiana's starting to have feelings for Kanan. So he take her on a shopping spree. He over there big money talking about anything she want, this on me. Whatever she want, this on me. And so Tiana got mad and walked out the store. And she's saying like, what you want? She was like, you can't turn me into a little princess. I'm a hoe. That's her words, not mine. Okay, I'm a hoe. Okay. And she said, you don't even know my real name. And he said, well, what's your real name? And he was like, she said, Jarita. I think it was Jarita. I won't say either Jarita or Jericho, whatever the case may be. I was still took some shit from him, okay? But it is what it is. Rock meets with Breeze, okay? And tells him that, she was the one that shot him his corner. And she said she is watching him. If he is with Kanan, she is watching him. And tell Kanan I am everywhere. Okay? Tell him that I am everywhere. Okay? Marvin, oh God. White boys fail. I mean, epic fail. To unalive Stefano, okay? Apparently Stefano found out, and so he paid one of the white boys to kill the other two white boys, and then when the other white boy came to get his money, then he unalived him too. Okay, so epic fail. Okay, so then Kanan's crew kidnapped one of Rock's girls, gave her some bad product and to give to her client, and the client passed away in front of her. So she is having a mental breakdown from seeing somebody just pass away in front of her. And then Kanan tells her to give a message to Rock that tell her that Rock did. I mean that Kanan did it. Okay, and so she did. Juke tells Marvin that about her deal with Detective Gonzalez. Okay, and so she said she was coming up short. And Marvin said, well, your debt. Okay. But he said, so you got to figure it out. And he said, but I'm proud of you. You a chip off the old block. Come here, Marvin. Come here. Let me talk to you. You should have gave her the money first and told her that this is the last time I'm going to give you this money. So you going to have to figure it out next time, because you did not let her know the severity of shorting a police officer. Okay. It's severe consequences when you short a police officer. And Marvin, you should have told her that. You should have let her know that. So you gonna give this money to her the first time. But now she will know the severity of shorting a police officer. Okay. Cause he gonna cut her water off if she don't pay him. Okay. And we don't want her to we don't want him to cut her water off. Okay. So you should have let her know the severity of shorting a police officer. Marvin, I blame you on that. Okay. Anyway, so Kanan confronts Taz about him being short. Taz said that Breeze made this up. I ain't short him, but he made this up so we can fight. And so they fought, and Kanan came out victorious. Why? Because his name is on the show, so we already knew Kanan was gonna come out victorious. Okay, but he unalived him, and and then dismembered his body and stuck him in an incinerator. Incinerator, okay? Stuck the body parts in the incinerator, okay? All right. They're nowhere to be found ever again, okay? Taz is nowhere to be found. Poor mama. Taz's mama. She don't know where this baby at no more. Flossie mad because her best client passed away, okay? From Rock product. She was like, did you get your product tested? Rock said, no. Listen, this man OD'd. He took too much product. Even though that was bad product, Rock. But he took too much product. So he OD'd. And Polar Kirsten call girl still shook up. Still don't know where to go, and And so Flossie gave her a couple weeks of vacation, honey. She was like, this, just get yourself together, child. Rock was like, we could take care of her if you want to, And she was like, no. Oh, no. And so Flossie said, I'm not scared to pull the trigger, but it's got to be mean. It's got to mean something, honey. That's my daddy said. It's got to mean something. You just can't just be pulling triggers on everybody. It's got to mean something, okay? So, but Flossie said, listen, I'm not too scared to pull the trigger, but I don't need you to be, offing my girl like that, okay? Anyway, Rock is outside with Marvin. Okay, outside the little building. Rock was like, does Flossie have a crush on you? She kind of, looks at you different and everything like that. Marvin was like, Flossie and I are just friends. Flossie do have a crush on him, Rock. But she said, Marvin said, we just friends just like you and her. And so Rock was like, don't go behind my back like you did Stefano. And so Marvin was like, I'm a grown man. I can see whoever I want to see. Okay, I'm a grown man. He said, but understand this. I am loyal to a fault. Okay, for you. Okay, I am loyal for you. Okay. And he said that we are the only people left. Mama gone, daddy gone, and Lou gone. We the only people left. So he said, I am your big brother. I always got to protect you, okay? I am loyal to a fault. That's what Marvin said. I am loyal to a fault. Okay, so Breeze tells Kanan that his mama hit the corner, that drive by, hit the corner, and but Bree said, but Kanan, I'm quite sure you knew that. And so he said, and Breeze was like, we should be honest with each other at all times. He said, yeah, I got it. He said, but it goes both ways. He said, Taz wasn't short. You were just trying to see what I would do. And so he was like, yeah. But then Breeze said that DEFCON is his father too. He met his mama and had him, and then he met Rock and had Kanan. So they are brothers, okay? So, they are brothers, quote unquote. However, Detective Howard is Kanan's father. So unless his nickname is DEFCON, okay, he not his father. Okay. And Stefano sends a message to Rock and Marvin. He sends his hat. What's the cowboy. It sends his hat with a bullet hole in it. Okay, and so they know that Stefano is coming for them. Okay, so that was the end of the episode, y'all. Give me a thumbs up, like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video, y'all. Peace, y'all. Peace.